52. This one, you've got 120 degrees. I'm going to draw that radius right there. And why would I do that? If this is 120 degrees, this is 120 degrees. If this radius right here is 6, this radius right here will be 6. What that means is if I drop down a perpendicular, alright, because this is isosceles, these two have to be the same. Since it's a right triangle, and these two are the same, these two have to be the same as well. The whole thing is 120, so each one of those corners is going to be 60 degrees. They want you to find the length of AB. If I pull off that right triangle, 60 is in the 2 position, so I multiplied everything by 3. So this is 1, 2, square root of 3. So this distance right here is the base of this triangle. It is 3 square roots of 3. I have 2 of those, so 6 square roots of 3 will be AB, that distance. Is that on? Yeah. Here we go. O is in the center. Find each measure. Find BC. Gracious. Well, I've got 360 degrees. Stay with me now. All of these are the same. That means all of these also have to be the same. So I'm just going to take 360 divided by 5. X equals 72 degrees. Done. Smiley face. Moving on. This one. What are they asking me to do? I'm going to have to guesstimate that they want X to be right here. So X is going to be 12, because if I've got a perpendicular line, these are going to match. These are also going to match. So this is 12, this is 12, and then X is going, and Y is going to be 2 times 12, so Y is going to be 24. Anyway, great picture. That's how it's done. Moving on. We are almost finished. Who's excited? I know I'm excited. We've only got 2 pages left. 55. Suppose a chord is 16 inches long and 6 inches from the center. Find the length of the radius. This is a vocabulary problem. We've got a chord is 16 and it is 6 inches away from the radius. Find the length of the radius. 6 inches away from the center. So the whole thing is 16. That means half of it is going to be 8. Why is that important, Mr. Murdoch? Because it makes me a right triangle. 6, 8, this is a 3, 4, 5 triangle. That radius is going to be 10. We're done. It's going to be inches. They gave us some units, so we're going to give them some units back. Find the length of a chord that is 5 inches from the 5 inches from the center of a circle that's got a radius of 12. It's going to be 24. Why? Because I'm a champion. Not really, but I do understand what this question is asking. So we've got 13 and a 5. We are looking for the distance of the chord. The radius is 13. The height or the distance away is 5. This is a 5, 13, 12 triangle. It's a right triangle. You can use Pythagorean theorem if you do not know that number. 12 is half, so x is going to be 24, or the entire distance. Suppose the radius of a circle is 17 units and a chord is 30 long. Find the distance to the center. Find the distance to the center. Radius is 17. Cha. And the chord is 30. You already probably know we don't need that whole distance. We just need that 15. I want to say it's 8. We got 17 squared minus 15 squared. 64. It is. So on this one, it is a Pythagorean triple. But I had to double check. Find the distance from the center of the circle to the chord. Alright, these. Finding x. Let's get it on. We're going to find x here. It's right there. That's a great time. Anyway, finding x is going to be the bottom part of a triangle. You'll notice I can draw, these are both tangents, so this is 90 degrees, this is 90 degrees. I can draw the base of this triangle across. X is the hypotenuse of this triangle. This little side length right here, this is 9. This part of it is 5. So that last part of it will be 4. the base of this triangle is 24. This 24 slides up. So I've got 4, I've got 24, and then I've got x. This one I do not know. We've got 560, and we're going to have to square root that. Gross. So I've got 560. Is going to be right here. We're going to divide that by 4. So I've got 2 square roots of 140. Can I divide another 4? Yes, can. 4 square roots of 35. Boom. Alright. This one. We're looking for the perimeter. Now, some of you are going to get a little crazy on me on this one. It's okay. I'll try to go as slow as I possibly can. I've got 3 here, and it's going to be right there, that little anchor right there. This whole distance is 8, so if this part of it is 3, this part of it is 5. And the whole reason we're doing this is we want to get this piece right here. It's the only piece that we're missing. If this is 5, this is 5, right? And if this whole piece is 9 and this little piece is 5, this piece has to be 4. And that gives us this piece is 4 as well, and we're done. Now some of you are going to say, but Mr. Murak, there's 12 right here. I don't know how much this is and this is. And I'm going to tell you it does not matter how much that is. I'm going to use my pinky here. So these two are the same. Alright? And then these two are the same. I don't know how much the gray is. I don't know how much the pink is. But I do know a pink plus a gray is 12. I have 2 sets of pink plus gray. So this and this together is 24. So I've got 24. I'm going to add a 6. I'm going to add a 10. And I'm going to add an 8. So 30, 48, 48. Down here, what do I got? How much time? I got 3 minutes. Down here, looking for x. Again, I'm going to slide that radius up to where it's a little bit more useful. I've got 9 is equal to 4, so 3 squared is equal to 2 squared plus half of x squared. We'll just call it x. So x is going to be the square root of 5, and the whole thing of x is going to be twice that. Well, I have the square root of 3. 2 times square root of 5. We'll call that half x. Half x squared. Alright. So half of x is 1 square root of 5. Both of x, or rather, all of x is going to be 2 square roots of 5. Number 61. Number 61. Opposite angles inside are going to be supplementary because they open up to the entire circle. This opens up to this half. This opens up to this half. So they've got the entire circle contained. If this is 91, this one's going to be 89. If this is 50, this one's going to be 130. So I've got B is 89, C is 130, and they're going to want some of these arcs. First one, BD, right here, is twice 50, so 100. ABC is going to be twice this 91. It opens up there. So I have 181 degrees, or 182 degrees rather, 182. And then DAB is twice 130. 130 opens up to that, so it's going to be 260 degrees. We'll cut the video here and do the last problem all by itself.